So I need another volunteer to read this question. Read out loud, please. Another person who hasn't spoken. If you haven't spoken, please read quickly. Hello, I have.
The order pairs below gives the average temperature F at depth D in the Atlantic Ocean: 10 degrees 48, 15 degrees 35, 20 degrees 24, 25 degrees 18, 30 degrees 15, 35 degrees 14. A. Sketch the scatter plot on the data. B. Determine whether a direct variation model or an inverse better fits the data. Justify your reason.
So now the ordered pair is already given to you. So that's a table for you right there. That's a table. And all you need to do is to determine your, of course, you can see when it says ordered pair and they gave you this pair of numbers, that means the temperature is the x-axis and the depth is the y-axis. That's what ordered pair usually represents. So at some point in your mathematics education, you don't need to be told. You need to determine those things by yourself. So it says sketch a graph. So you now know you are working in a coordinate plane. So this is your coordinate plane. So you have your x-axis, you have your y-axis. So now if you look at this, you can see that the maximum temperature is about 35. So on your x-axis, you must make sure that you have up to 35. So now take your scale like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, so that you can have up to 35 somewhere. So this could be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, and this is 50. Now on the y-axis, the maximum value is 48. So now you pick your scale in such a way that you also accommodate 48. So you can also do 10, 10, 10. You can do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is y, and y is the depth, and the x is the temperature. So once again, this is 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So now first plot. First plot is when x is 10, 48. So 48 is somewhere here. Remember, you're just doing a sketch. So 48 is somewhere here. Next, 1535. You see, this is 30, so 35 will be somewhere in the middle. And 15 will also be somewhere in the middle. So you're just doing a sketch. Then next is 2024. 2024. So here would be your 24 right here. 2024. And then next is 2518. 25 is somewhere here. So 18 is also somewhere here. Okay. And next is 3015. So this is 30. So 15 should be somewhere here. And next is 3514. 14 should just be slightly below 15. Slightly below 15. And 35 is here. And then they say this scatter plot. Scatter plot. So this is a scatter plot. When you have a scatter plot, you can draw what is called line of best fit. Line of best fit. So just pick 2 points that are close to each other and then just draw a line across them. This is called line of best fit. Line of best fit. I'm sure most of you have heard of it, but you need to practice it. So now when you look at your line of best fit, you can see that now the question still says justify your reason. One way to justify your reason would be to determine the slope of this graph. determine the slope. So if the slope gives you negative, then you can say that it is an inverse proportion. On the other hand, if you can articulate the statement that says, as x increases, y decreases, that means it is an inverse variation. Let me repeat. As x increases, y decreases. That means it is an inverse variation. Or you can say, as y decreases, x increases. That means it is an inverse variation.